Hey, I am back with another review. I am still doing this. I don't know why. This right here is the brand new album from rapper Tierra Whack. It's called Wax Museum. Now, before I dive into this record made me think of this old DM I got once a long time ago. This wasn't recent, but somebody once said to me, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I like your videos, and I was wondering if you had any recommendations for some regular hip hop." And I was like, "What do you mean by regular hip hop? I don't understand what you're saying." And he said to me, "Well, I've checked out some of your recommendations as far as hip hop records, and I felt like a lot of them were a bit too weird for me. I couldn't really get into them, and a couple of them I felt were barely hip hop." And he wanted to know if I had any recommendations of some regular rap music. That's how he put it, regular rap music. Now, as much as I found that funny, I did still respond with a couple recommendations for some records that were maybe a bit more palatable, maybe a little bit more easily digestible for somebody who doesn't really want to experiment with their rap music. And I just found it funny because I could tell that this guy was trying to find a more clever, more mature way to say the phrase regular rap. But it's all good. Now, as far as this album, I would not call this regular rap, but it for damn sure is hip hop. Now, the fact that this record exists, like it's actually here and we have it, is actually pretty surprising to me because I feel like Tierra has had a pretty strange career, in my personal opinion. But before I talk about that, I do want to say it's really great to hear Tierra just going bar for bar, just spitting rhymes, sounding really confident, really clever, really funny, just incredibly charismatic in a lot of different ways. And it matches really perfectly with the production of this record, a lot of it being done by legendary hip hop producer Conductor Williams. Conductor! And, all in all, I like this record. I just want to be clear before I say all the other things I want to say. I like this. This is very, very good. But at the same time, and I might be alone on an island with this, but I am still frustrated by Tierra Whack as an artist. And the reason why that is because she has so many ideas. I genuinely feel like Tierra is a special, special artist. She has so much going in her brain, so much creativity going in her brain, but I feel like she has 1,000 ideas going on at the same time, and it's almost like it's going into this funnel. And when everything's trying to get to that exit point of the funnel, all we get are like these morsels, just these bite-sized tidbits of the real vision that she truly wants to give us. It's not like what she gives us is not necessarily good enough, but when you know somebody's capable of like something truly special, I want it. Give it to me. But I just feel like after all this time, after her debut mixtape, Whack World, 6 years later, we get her actual official debut album with Worldwide Whack, some EPs, some random singles, up to this new album. We're still not there yet. I still want that magnum opus that I know that she's fully capable of, and I just wonder if we're ever going to get it. And it's really interesting today to think about Tierra's career because I feel like on this record, she's thinking about her career. Because the last song on this album is called Flowers, and it's all about giving Tierra her flowers. And it's interesting to me because it's almost like Tierra is this person who's had all of these records, album upon albums, this illustrious career with like all these different accomplishments. And if we're being honest, that's not really what it is. Like she's given us some really quality stuff, but when you have artists today like Doechii, also Little Sims, she's doing her thing as well. Artists like Tierra and also No Name have kind of been pushed by the wayside, which I hate because especially in hip hop music, when it comes to women, there could only be one. We can only focus on one at a time. I've always hated that. It's incredibly frustrating. There's always room to put a spotlight on so many different talented women, and when you have someone like Tierra, she for sure should have a spotlight. She's earned that spotlight. but at the same time, to reflect on a career that is having a lot of gaps, lots of years of when are we going to get that next thing, to kind of reflect on all of it now feels a bit premature, in my personal opinion. As talented as she is, as great as I personally think she is, I still think there are multiple levels that this person can go to. And while we're getting there, I'm still enjoying the ride. I enjoyed this project, but I hope this is not the end. I hope this is not the peak, even though we've been waiting many years to hear that peak. But she's still great. This is good, and for sure worth checking out. 8 sticks of butter. Peace, love, butter.